Hey, what's going on, guys? It's HawksNest here, back with another COD Mobile video. Now, inside of actually, hold on, before I do that, first off, this right here is just rope burn because I was playing volleyball and I like dived to get the ball and my face hit the rope that was holding up the two beams of the. I'll probably put a picture of exactly what I'm talking about, but anyway, my face smacked into that and it just gave me a little bit of rope burn right here. You can tell it wasn't like me hitting anything because there's no black eye. It's just the red from the, again, rope burn. But yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, in today's video, we're gonna be doing a thing called How Well Do You Know COD Mobile? Basically, what happened with this was I put out a announcement on my Discord asking someone to make a quiz for me based on COD Mobile. The reason I didn't do it myself is because obviously I want to go through the quiz and see how, like, what answers I can get right and what ones I get wrong. So I didn't create it myself, but Yenum fortunately was able to make me one, and that's what we're going to be going through. So what I told him to do was just make a quiz with different COD Mobile related questions and just do them based on easy, medium, and hard. So as I do this, obviously you guys can keep track of your results as well and just kind of follow along and see how well you did. Maybe at the end I'll kind of put like a little thing saying like, if you got this many right, then you would be considered a pro. If you got this many right, then you don't know anything about COD Mobile, stuff like that. But yeah, so this is obviously the first time I've ever done this. If you guys enjoy this, let me know it down below. Maybe I'll do this with another YouTuber. We maybe could like do the exact same one, and whoever gets more answers right wins, something like that. Maybe we could do it with Godzo and I'm back in Texas. But yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so once again, this was created by Yenum. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. He does have a YouTube channel. I'll link it down below if you guys want to check that out. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So this is the first slide. As you can tell, he actually put some effort into making it look cool. But yeah, second slide, there will be 3 stages. So this is what I said before. Easy will have answers be worth 1 point. So he actually has a point system on this too, which is dope. So I actually went the extra mile. But yeah, so easy, correct answers worth 1 point. Medium, correct answers worth 2. And then hard, correct answers worth 3. I'm not sure if he'll be doing it. Yeah, I assume it's going to start with easy, then medium, then hard. I didn't know if they'd maybe like mix them up, but I assume based on the way that this is worded, it's probably going to go in order. So there's that. All right, stage 1 easy. So we're getting right into this. How many rank points are required to reach legendary? Bro, I'm not even legendary. I think 6,500 though. I also have my iPad right here. I'm not looking at it. I'll go ahead and put it to the side so you guys know I'm not looking at the game. Actually, could I put it somewhere so you guys can see it? We'll put it right here and I'll like prop it up so you guys can see. I don't know how he's going to format this. We don't have, obviously it's not multiple choice. It would be kind of cool if it was set up with multiple choice, but right now it's testing whether or not you know. I think it's 6,500 off the top of my head. I don't know. That's just the number that's in my head. So I'm going to go with that. And also I'll give a few seconds for you guys. If you want to pause and like really think about it, that's totally fine. But I'll probably like just allow for a couple seconds of me like going through my thought process. And during that time, you guys could obviously think about it as well. But feel free to pause it maybe even before I talk to see what you think the answer is. And then resume it when you want to hear what my thought process is so that I obviously don't sway you. Anyway, so I say 65. 6501. Okay. I want to say that's a point. Also, I should probably keep track of this. So I'm actually going to have my phone and I'll just type it out. I feel like that's fair. Obviously, like it could be really finite and you could say that I was wrong for 6501. But me personally, I'm going to say if you said 6,500 as well, then that's fine. Because that's the point where you cross over. Like, I don't know if I should count that. Let's say half a point. Because that's like right there. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, following that, the next question. What map is... Oh, is this Coastal? Because I don't recognize this, and I feel like any map I would immediately recognize, except for the new map, which is Coastal. I'm looking right now, and I don't think it's Oasis. The Oasis is the other map that I wouldn't be super sure on. I've only played 1 or 2 games on Coastal. I think 1. Spawns here. This has got to be Coastal. I've literally only played it once, and this does not like look like any map I'm familiar with, so I'm gonna say Coastal. Tunisia, that was the other one I was gonna say. Wait, hold on, where's the spawn? Those were the 2 that I was like really 50-50 on. I missed this one, bro. I was saying that too, Coastal and Tunisia. You know what another thing is? I don't think I've ever played Tunisia in anything other than S&D, and this is obviously Dom. So I think that threw me off a bit too. But yeah, it's Tunisia. I can't believe I missed that. Okay, so we're currently 0.5 out of 2, I guess. Dude, I can't believe I missed that. I'm weak. I was right between the 2, but I thought I'd recognize Tunisia. Anyway, let's go to the next. Deagle, the 0.50 GS. Bro, you should have done a more zoomed in picture. I know this is the easy category, but that is so easy. Okay, well, I think everyone should have had that, right? Everyone should have had that. What was the first mythic weapon? Peacekeeper, right? It went Peacekeeper, what was it? Fennec, and then it went the most recent one, which is the Val. It's Peacekeeper, Fennec, Val. The Fennec was the first one? I thought the Peacekeeper was, dude. I gotta check these. I gotta check these, bro. There's no way I'm this dumb. November 5th is when the Fennec came out. Peacekeeper came out December 31st. It came out almost 2 months after the Peacekeeper, after the Fennec. I can't believe I didn't get that one. We have 1.5 points. All right, next up. And we're only on easy and I'm missing these. What attachment is unique to the Man of War? It's the suppressor. This is a good question. I think there's only one that's unique to the Man of War, and it's the huge suppressor. RTC huge suppressor. I know exactly what it is. It's orange. It's huge. It looks like a can. And I think it's called RTC huge suppressor. It might not be RTC, but it's the huge suppressor. Huge suppressor. Okay, see, I got it. All right, I had that one. All right, one more point. So now we're at 2.5. I really like the formatting of this. I like how it like shows up too. This is good. Unum did really good on this. All right, we're up to the medium stage. All right, what maps came out with the release of Season 6 2020? What maps came out with the release of Season 6 2020? Oh, this was Season 6 was the Cowboy season. I forgot the exact name of it. It's not Spurned and Burn. Spurned and Burn was the most recent Cowboy one. The other one was, I can't remember, but we definitely had, I think it was 2 maps. It was, the first one was Saloon. So if I get that right and there's 2, then I'll say half a point. But the second one was, God, I made videos on these too. It's Saloon for sure, because that fits the theme. Would the other map have been Cowboy themed a little bit? I'm trying to think, because I did a 1v1 tournament at the time. And we were playing on Saloon. So I'm trying to think like around that time period, what else would I have been looking at? I don't think it was any other 1v1 maps, or maybe it was all 1v1 maps. I want to say High Rise, but I don't think it is that. These are pretty historical, some of these questions. Let me know if you guys like that. If you like historical, like, or you want to see more stuff that's currently in the game, or things like that. I don't know why High Rise is the one that's stuck in my head. I don't think it was Meltdown. Oh, Rust. It was Rust, wasn't it? I think it was Rust and Saloon. That's what I'm gonna go with. Let's go. I knew it was Rust. I could picture, because I remember the leaks of it and everyone being hyped about Rust, and then because that kind of fit the theme. They are both very like, I don't know. I guess it doesn't fit the theme super well, but we'll take those. So add another point. So that's 2 points actually, because it's a medium. So now we're at, I think, 4.5. I'll probably just be tracking it though. What map is this? Ooh, we're zoomed in. Okay, so this is a Dom, I believe. I'm pretty sure when you see the circle like that, it means it's a Dom point. Dude, these are tough. I was thinking when he'd show a part of the map, it'd be like not the mini map, because I did suggest it'd be cool to like zoom into maps, but he's doing the mini map, which is tough because there's no like colors or indications. You just got to think about the shape of it. Scrapyard, Hackney Yard. I don't think it's Scrap or Hackney Yard. Could be Hackney. Could be. Although those steps, I'm gonna say Oasis. I know I thought a lot on this one, but I'm just taking way too much time and I just can't rack my brain on it. I'm gonna go with Oasis. Do I gotta lock it in. What do I think? I'm gonna go with Oasis. Coastal. Sorry, I Coastal is what I meant. I said Oasis. I meant Coastal. I'm gonna count that. I said the name wrong. It's just really recent. I think the old name of it was Oasis or something like that, and I just constantly mix up the name, but that is the map that I was talking about. So I'm gonna count that personally. You guys could count that point against me if you want, but that's the exact map that I was thinking of, Coastal. Let me double check why I said Oasis, because I think it used to be called that or something. I'm not entirely sure. Or no, Oasis is Tunisia, I think. I mixed up Coastal and Oasis, so that's my bad, but again, it's the exact map that I was thinking of, so I'm gonna go ahead and count that for myself. It's because I literally didn't recognize it, so I'm like, that has to be the newest map, because I think I played it maybe one time, and I just wasn't focused that game enough to be looking at minimap, so we're gonna move on. S36, bro, this is not hard. You gotta zoom in more, this is way too easy. S36, adding 2 points. Yeah, come on. Anyone's gonna get that one, right? What was the first legendary weapon? Oh, this is good. I definitely made a video hyping it up. Oh, actually, first legendary, that's got to be the DLQ Christmas and the AK-117 Christmas. They both came out at the same time, right? But one of them came out first and one was like impossible to get, or like in a crate. I think it was like the AK-117 was lucky draw and DLQ was in a crate, and like it was really hard to get the DLQ. It was gonna like come later, something like that. I think it was Christmas AK-117, but I want to say DLQ was at the exact same time. So I'm kind of tossing up here. I'm gonna say 117 as my primary answer, but I would not be surprised if it was the DLQ. I'm gonna say 117. Yeah, AK-117 holidays. Dope. I said Christmas skin, holidays, whatever. You guys knew what I was talking about. We're gonna say the rules for this is as long as you're saying the correct thing, like people know what you're talking about, we're gonna say that counts. But because again, like the exact name, it's tough. I don't know. You could decide whether or not you want to count that. It's personal preference. I just personally would say the person has it right if they said that. All right, that's 2. Dude, I've gotten more right on the medium than the easy. I don't know what that says about me, but all right, still stage 2 medium. What character talks to you in this tutorial? Oh, in the tutorial. Oh, Ghost, right? No, it's not Ghost voice. Dude, I've gone through the tutorial so many times, and I don't think I've ever done it with audio, because you don't need audio. Is there even a voice that talks to you during the tutorial? I want to say there's not. If that's an answer that I can give, I want to say there's no voice that talks to you during the tutorial. Because I feel like even when I have done it, I can't think of a voice talking, unless that's like newer, I just never noticed it. But if it's not Ghost, then it would be a face of COD Mobile, right? So it would have to be Ghost. I'm going to say no voice, to be honest. I can't think of a voice that talks to me during the tutorial. But if it's not that, I'm gonna say Ghost. But I'm gonna say, okay, if it's Ghost, I won't take a point, but I'm just saying I think that's what it is. If it is a voice, most people have only done the tutorial once and won't remember this at all, but I've done it so much for like getting into the test servers. I just can't think of like an iconic voice line that they would put there besides Ghost. Like I don't know. It's the default voice, I guess. Like there's the default voice, but I can't think of a voice talking to me during the tutorial. So I'm gonna say no voice. Okay, Ghost. Oh, he does talk to you. Oh, so I'm thinking about the voice. Okay, so that's the thing. That's fair. I'm not gonna take a point for that because I said I wouldn't. But when I heard talks, I was imagining a voice. I guess he doesn't talk, but there's the prompt of the text. And you're right about that. And that's why I was saying Ghost too, because I like had it in the back of my head. I'm not gonna take points for that, but still, I kind of interpreted it or misinterpreted it. Anyway, moving forward. Damn, I wish I got that one. I just misunderstood the question. All right, stage 3 hard. What is the last attachment unlocked on the KN? Poof. There's no way I get this. Dude, I literally just use my cards on a gun and I'm good. Like off the top of my head on like what kind of attachment should be last, I have no idea, bro. Literally clueless. There's no way someone gets this right. Let me know if you got this one right. Are all the hard questions gonna be like this? Because I'm screwed. Let's just say the steady stock. No, that seems dumb. It's gotta be something unique-ish. Right? I feel like it's a stock. Wouldn't be a laser. Maybe a mag. I feel like I'm gonna say steady stock. Screw it. MIP light muzzle brake. Yep. Nope. No chance. What map is this? Oasis. And I know I was saying coastal before, but I think this is either Tunisia, Oasis, or coastal. It is one of those 3. 100%. I don't think it's Tunisia, and it might be coastal, but I actually think it's Oasis, which was a map that was out in the beta. I'm gonna go off a limb and say it's Oasis. Oasis isn't in the game right now, right? Was it right? Dude, I'm tripping right now. I don't know the game. I got that right though, but still, I don't think Oasis is in the game right now, but I always mix it up with coastal and Tunisia. I know Tunisia is obviously in the game, and then coastal is in the game, but Oasis was out in the beta but not out right now, but maybe in the test server. I don't know. Moving forward, we got 3 for that though. That's pretty good. Holger. That's the Holger. Yeah, easy. That's not hard. Dude, you gotta zoom in way more than that. I think even if I just saw this like a teeniest portion, I think I'd be able to get that one. Because that's also coming out really soon. Not quite in the game. I guess it is in BR, but it's not out for like everyone to use in multiplayer. Which map was released with this skin? That's a good question. Very historical questions we got here. So this is the Phantom skin. It came out, and I think I was testing the hitboxes when the skin first came out. Maybe not when it first came out, but this was early. We're talking season before 6, before 5. I think we're talking 2, 3, season 1, 2, 3. So it's a very early map release. So it wasn't with the initial batch of maps, and it wasn't a later one. So it came out before Rust. I'm gonna say Meltdown. Meltdown makes sense to me. I feel like I saw a ad with those two, like him on Meltdown. I think that character was in the battle pass or something as Meltdown came out, right? Scrapyard. I think that was around the same time frame. I'm gonna go ahead and look that up real quick. Okay, yeah, so Scrapyard came out season 3, January 3rd, 2020. Okay, Meltdown came out March 12th, I think. That's when Parker did a video. So March 12th versus this coming out in like January. So I was like 2 months off. So I don't know. I was a couple releases off in terms of maps. I imagine there probably was it was Scrapyard and then another map and then Meltdown probably. So close. Not quite there though. Curious to see if people get these ones. What attachments conflict with 3 other attachment types, and what are the attachment types it conflicts with? Okay, this one's easy. It's the heavy handle on the chopper, and it messes with the sight, the stock, and the grip. Because you can put on a laser, you could put on a mag, you can put on a barrel and a suppressor. So it's got to be no stock, obviously. A foregrip, because it's a foregrip that you put on. And a sight. If I missed any of those, then I guess I'll just take off like 33% or whatever, because there's 3 attachments. So, but that's what I think it is. Heavy handle conflicts with optic, stock, and grip tape. Grip tape. Well, oh, I guess it does conflict with the grip. See, that was my problem. I was thinking that. I was like, I should have thought about that grip tape. I 100%, because you can't put a grip tape on the heavy handle. My thought process, like, I didn't even think I needed a third, because the third was just you're using a heavy handle, which is where the grip goes, right? So I didn't even think I needed to add another one, because I thought I was 3 for 3. So we're just gonna say I got 2 points, because this is a hard question, so it's obviously 3 points. So we'll just say I got 2 for that. Oh, I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's our last question. All right, so he didn't actually put a thing showing like how many points would consider your pro or whatever, but let me go ahead and do the math on how many total there were, and then we'll check it out and see how I did compared. Hopefully I tracked all my points the entire time. I'm not actually entirely sure. All right, so I ended up getting 18.5 out of 30. A little bit over 50% correct. I don't know if that's considered good or not. I'll go ahead and probably, I'll talk to Yeenum and we'll make a little scale showing what we would consider to be like, hey, this is like genius, like photographic memory. This is like good, this is okay, this is bad, this is like really bad. Like we'll make a thing. I'll probably show it right now. I'll show you where I fell. You guys could also just gauge how well you did, whether or not you did better or worse than I did. But yeah, so again, this is the first one, a little bit scuffed. I think Yeenum did a great job. I just did maybe not the best job like scaling them or like exactly counting up the points. But yeah, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see stuff like this in the future. Let me know how you did also in the comments. And yeah, see you guys later. Peace.